Hi there, Wendy from wendybottrell.com, and today our topic is how your core values guide you to live your best life. And I found this quote by John C. Maxwell. Your core values are the deeply held beliefs that authentically describe your soul. And so, when was the last time you took a moment to think about your core values? Have you ever taken the time to seriously consider what your core values are? We aren't talking about some things monetary worth here. Your personal core values, or your basic and fundamental knowing and attitudes that guide your actions, are a huge part of how you live your life. And for me personally, way back in 1999, I decided to make some major changes in my career and began to train as a life coach. Now, prior to doing this life coach training program, I had never heard of core values. I had no idea what it even meant for my life. And my life at that time was frustrating and not fulfilling. As we began learning about what core values were, it was a light bulb moment for me. I was struggling with life, and by learning what my core values are, I immediately realized why I was feeling the way I was. There was not one core value that I was living and honoring in my life. You see, living in a way to honor your values is very powerful. And today I want to share with you the way I was able to clarify my values. If you set aside some time, an hour would be excellent, for you to start this. Now, why would you want to take the time to clarify your values to live a healthy and vibrant life? Living your values makes your heart sing. Living your values allows you to honor yourself at a core level. When I learned what my core values are, it changed everything when it came to my health, and for that, I'm very grateful. Understanding and defining your personal values is a major step to living the life that you want to live. When you focus on your fundamental values, you ensure you're living your life in a way that suits you and all your goals, your dreams, and your interests. What are some examples of core values? There are quite a few personal values out there. Values differ in importance from person to person. In fact, differences in values often leads to conflicts and controversy between people, and I think that's because we don't really understand that we're just living different values. While the importance of different values varies so greatly from person to person, here are a few examples what some core values might be: adventure, loyalty, creativity, empathy, boldness, strength, relationships, faith, humor, happiness, knowledge, optimism, love, self-respect, honesty, status, trustworthiness, health, fitness, and many, many more. Personal values can often be described in one word, capturing the essence of larger opinions and feelings about something. For example, if one of your personal values is relationships, it may be very important for you to honor all your relationships in life, romantic, familial, friendship, and otherwise. How do you determine what your true personal values are? Your personal values exist deep within yourself. These values, when measured against how you're making choices and living your life, help you determine whether or not you're living the life way you truly want to live. Often your values can be a big indicator of whether or not you're following the right pathway in life. These values work in sync with your intuition. For example, when you get that sudden urge that something doesn't feel quite right, consider how the present situation aligns with your personal values. If it clashes with your basic fundamental values and knowledge, you're likely getting signals that you're heading down the wrong path. Determining your values can feel tricky, but there are ways to narrow down your feelings and best understand where your fundamental beliefs lie. A good way to begin determining your personal values is to look through an extensive list of them. You can find them online and in various psychology and self-help books. Browse a list. Determine which values resonate with you. Don't spend a ton of time considering each one extensively. Instead, allow your intuition to guide you and quickly highlight which ones feel right to you. Once you have highlighted that list, focus on the ones you marked with more consideration. Think about why each of these values stood out to you and jot down a few notes for each one. At this point, you can even take your remaining values and arrange them in a list beginning with the ones you find most important. How can you use your core values to live the way you want? People face tough challenges and decisions every day. However, when you have a good grasp of what your core values are, you are more likely to make choices in a way that makes you feel confident in your decision making. For example, after making your list of personal values, keep it handy. The next time you face a tough challenge, pull out your list. Consider each of your options against your personal values. Which choices best align with your values? Are there any options that seem to push against your core values? Use these driving questions with your list of values to make an informed decision feel good afterward. By doing this work now, you're able to live your best life. By going through the process to clarify your values will help you do things you never have for yourself. We'd appreciate hearing from you. Share any ideas, questions, or comments below, and be sure to get in touch with us and let us know how we can help you. Like and share if you found value here today. We do invite you to subscribe to our channel. And I want to thank you for connecting with us. My name is Wendy Bottrell. You can find out more about us at wendybottrell.com. Thanks. Bye for now.